You need to be in the camera, darling. I was trying to look for the story which they have shared over here in the book, but unfortunately, I couldn't find it anywhere. But if you look at it from another perspective, the story is complete. So it is in the form of a short story and narrated very well. मैं चाहती यही थी कि हम आज के दिन इसमें से कुछ figurative devices निकालते, but unfortunately we don't have students other than you over here. If you can switch on your camera, I'll be delighted.
मास्क उल्टा पहन लिया था.
चले इसको राइट साइड आउट करके तो फिर दोबारा मुझे दिखा दे. कुछ फीलिंग तो आई मुझे क्लास वाली. वैसे मुझे पता नहीं उल्टा है कि इनसाइड आउट है कि नहीं. अच्छा
फील हो रहा था.
हाँ, लेकिन everything would have been recorded. Achha. Now the thing is, here you can see a picture of a man. This person is Samuel Jackson, not Samuel Jackson. Oh my God, Samuel Johnson. Okay. Now Samuel Johnson belongs to the time period of Milton, who was also a very famous poet from England, from the 16th century. Okay. 16th century, 18th century, sorry. Samuel Johnson himself was also a poet, and he was a fast friend or a contemporary of Milton, and together they've written a wonderful poetic poetry and everything. But of all his achievements, the biggest achievement that he has is that in the year 1755, he was the first man ever to compile the words, the vocabulary of English language in the form of a dictionary. So the laurel of writing the first dictionary ever for the English language, it goes to him. Okay? It was basically under the wishes of a scholar in 1582, Richard Mulcaster, who wanted to have a dictionary, but his desire, he had expressed his desire back then in 1500s, but his desire could not be achieved until 1755, when Johnson wrote the first dictionary. Now, the first dictionary ever written by or compiled by Samuel Johnson, it had 42,000 entries in it. Okay? And until for the next many years, it was the standard English dictionary. Like today, can you name a few dictionaries we always consult to check our spellings and meanings?
Oxford.
And another? Can you think of another? There's Merriam-Webster.
और डिक्शनरी का नाम पढ़ने में देर लगती है.
Oxford, Collins, and Merriam-Webster. These are three most authentic dictionaries that are used by people. Oxford being the British version, Collins and Merriam-Webster both being the American dictionaries. Now, on the other hand, for a very long period of time, this gigantic achievement of Samuel Johnson was considered to be the most authentic reference or the benchmark for and was considered a standard English dictionary. Now the thing is that the spellings that Samuel wrote are not the conventional spellings that we use today. Okay? Now, if you come to page number 33, I am reading from almost the third line. Spelling has changed considerably. Oh, wait, I'll shift it off to our picture. Over here. This is page number 33 of your Oxford Progressive English. Spelling has changed considerably over the centuries since the 18th century. Many words are spelled wrong according to the spelling at the present time. Okay? That is in the Samuel Johnson dictionary, the word entries, their spellings will be considered wrong if we compare those words with the spellings that we use today. Now, what the first task for you to do is to write out Mulcaster's words below. Now, remember Mulcaster, in 1582, the scholar Richard Mulcaster had expressed his wish for a dictionary. His spelling was very different from English spelling today. Now, write out Mulcaster's words below using modern spellings. Can you do this quickly?
जी.
Type it out in the chat box, if you please. How do I access the chat box? Oh my, how do I access the chat box? Oh, from here. Easy peasy?
थोड़ा सा रह गया.
हाँ, कोई
जी.
मसला नहीं. Take your time. Take your time. Is it easy?
जी.
Very good.
Done.
Very good. Does this text remind you of another text that we read in OPE 8 towards the end of the book? Think.
हमने कुछ ब्रूटस वगैरह तो नहीं पढ़ा था.
A bit like that, but Brutus is Roman, something in English. We read a poem, if you remember. Remember Geoffrey Chaucer?
जी, Old English वाले सारे टंग था.
Yes. So do you think the spelling is a bit similar to Geoffrey Chaucer's?
जी.
है ना? There's a lot.
So उसका तो प्योर इसी डायलेक्ट में था.
Exactly. And what is different? What is different if you compare this spelling with current spelling? What are the main differences क्या note किए हैं?
Missing है या फिर add ज़्यादा हुए हैं?
Exactly. Look, most importantly, notice the use of the instead of you in use. Okay? Notice this spelling. है ना, कैसा difference है? It were a thing very praiseworthy if someone, एक तो some की अलग से spelling, and then the word is not written in one. ठीक है, today someone is one word and some is spelled in a different way. Learned, well learned, and as laborious a man would gather all the words which we use in our English tongue into one dictionary. ठीक है ना? So this is a lot similar to Chaucer because this is a time period immediately after Chaucer. So the influence of Old English is still there. ठीक है? The influence is still lurking. Come to exercise 2. Now, following 10 words, A to J, are spelled as they appeared in Johnson's dictionary. You have to write them down, spelling them correctly. To help you, the meanings of the words are listed 1 to 10. The first one is beggar. This is a person who may ask you for money. How do we spell beggar? Quickly.
Just spell like G-double-G-A-R.
A-R, very good. Devil, also Satan.
D-I-V-I-L. D-E-V-I-L.
V-I-L, D-E-V-I-L. Burden, a heavy load.
B-U-R-D-E-N.
Very good.
Frenzy.
Frenzy is a burst of agitation. In a fit of frenzy.
Phony nahi hoega iska.
Nana. The word will remain the same. The spelling will differ.
इसका नहीं पता चल रहा.
Frenzy का नहीं आता?
नहीं.
Allah, Amira knows so many words. Frenzy is F-R-E-N-Z-Y, frenzy. Okay, the next word is grocer, a tradesman.
G-R-O-C-C-E-R.
G-R-O-C-E-R. Single C. E-R, grocer. We go to the green grocers. Green grocers होते हैं. Groceries करते हैं हम. ठीक है? उसमें भी single C आता है. Next word is cacao. It is chocolate. It is what chocolate is made from.
C-A-C-O. E.
What is this?
C-O-C-O.
Cocoa. Cocoa powder. Do go and check your mom's kitchen today if she is into baking and all. She must have cocoa powder in her cupboard. Sorry? Okay, I want you to do the next one. Read it yourself and read the meaning as well. I don't want to read it for you. Number G.
G. Tortoise.
How do you? It is what?
Tortoise.
Look at the meaning. It is a color.
इससे कुछ मिलता जुलता लफ्ज़ था जो कलर में आता है. Greenish type color होता है जो.
Exactly. How do you spell it?
T-U-R-T-O-I-S-E.
T-U-R?
T-U-R-T-O-I-S-E.
T-U-R-Q-U-I-O-S-E. Turquoise. Oh, wait, let me check my spellings. Maybe I'm incorrect, but this is the nearest. Turquoise. Oh, wait, इतनी मेहनत जो मैं कर रही हूँ, हम इधर क्यों ना देखें? Turquoise color. Oh, wow. Let me see if I misspelled it. Do you see the color?
मैं सही हूँ.
I misspelled.
क्यों है?
मैम के नंबर कट गए मैम के नंबर. It's like in your physics, you'll read torque, है ना? Physics में आप लोग torque पढ़ते हैं, तो उससे मिलते जुलती spelling है. But that's TORQUE. This is TURQUE, QUISE. Challenge. Next one. Screen. No one can see you behind this.
SCREEN.
Very good. Umbrella. It is used to protect you from rain.
Umbrella.
Yes, Rihanna's umbrella. And then the last one. Public, which is open to all.
PUBLIC.
Very good. The K, the final K will be dropped. Acha ji. We come to the next exercise. Now, this exercise will also be done in the book. Okay? Exercise number 2. Now, exercise number 3. Under the letter X, Johnson wrote, X is a letter which begins no word in English language. Okay? The English language has developed and changed since 1755. Now, how many words can you think of which begin with the letter X? The words you think of may begin with the sound X, for example, X-ray or Z, but are spelled X, for example, xylophone. Yes, can you think of more?
Xenon, xylem.
And? Xenia. Although Xenia is written with X.
Okay.
Xenia is a flower, and sometimes people name themselves Xenia as well. So Xenia is sometimes written with an X. And you can look them up on Google if you want.
I'm वही कर रही हूँ, बता रही हूँ आपको.
X-ray. Honestly, I know xylophone and X-ray and Xmas and xylem because I've studied biology, and there's a disease called xanthrax, I suppose. No, that's anthrax.
X से animal बनता है?
X से पता नहीं.
वो ABC में animals के साथ तो हम लोग ने याद की थी.
No, that's Z for zebra. What is it called? Xyloid? Such big words over here in the list. Adjectives that start with X. Xystus. Xystin. I don't even know what these mean. Xylopolist. What is a xylophagus? You should know, you're a biology student. Xylophagus.
Ziphius.
Huh?
Ziphius.
Ziphius is a word I like.
Fish.
Xerox.
Lambe nakuli fish.
I know Xerox. Xerox. Xerox means it is a name of a company which produced what do you call it? The photocopy machine. So in America, after the name of the machine, people started calling photocopy a Xerox copy. I know another word. So did we learn something today?
Ji.
Okay, we're coming to the last exercise. I'm sorry, I have a legit head जो हम ना इसको यहाँ से मिटा देते हैं.
मैंने पहले लिख लिया.
Evil girl. Okay, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Oh, ये eraser तो हट जाए यहाँ से. चलो जी. अब मेरा जो है ना वो नहीं लिख रहा. Draw. ये नहीं कर रहा भाई, वो नहीं कर रहा. वो कहता है कि नहीं, हम तो इरेजर ही लेके चलेंगे. अच्छा. Some of the words in Johnson's dictionary are no longer used, and people today would not know what they mean. Can you work out what the following words mean? A fop doodle, sorry, yes, a fop doodle is. Can you look it up so that we can see what it looked like? Yes, darling. Ji Jana. जनन नहीं है दूध चोको पॉप्स। मैं आती हूँ, मैंने आपको बोला मैं आके खुद देती हूँ बेटा, उनसे तो नहीं ना पेटू भरता। अभी अभी थोड़ी देर में पता चलेगा। अच्छा, आई हैव मेड अ मिस्टेक। A fop doodle is a fool, a stupid or
A very
insignificant
insignificant
fellow, a fool,
fellow.
a simpleton. So A is 1. I've made a mistake.
मैम लेकिन फूल तो लिखा हुआ है इसके आंसर में, साथ में।
Yes, how silly. Acha. But do we have an image? No, there's no image. Acha. And then we have a bed.
दूसरे वाले का तो लिटरली है
ना?
ज्यादा
Someone who
लिटरल
is so fat that he exerts a lot of pressure on a bed, and the bed presses would be a bed presser, a heavy person.
बेंच प्रेस की जगह बेड प्रेस हो रहा है.
Exactly. Spatterdashes is worn to protect clothes from muds. Something somewhat of an apron, or वो आजकल क्या पहनते हैं, वो hazmat suit sort. Spatterdashes. ये किसी चीज की तस्वीर ही नहीं है. Oh yes. If you can see, Tero. Oh wait, why over here? Why not over here? I'll show it to you. You would know if you are into watching or reading stories from the olden era, you would know this thing, this object. Because I've seen a lot of old movies and I've read so many. This part, can you see? This part,
Okay.
This upper part, this was called spatterdashes. Okay, this was an extra covering which you wore above your shoe, so that if it was a muddy day, a rainy, muddy day, as most of the time it was there in England, so people would use this to protect their leg from the rain and from the splatters. So hence splatter dashes. Okay. The next word is pointing stock. Obviously, somebody you would point at so that he would be made fun of. Pointing.
जिसको मैं कहती होती इशारा ना करो.
क्या ना करो?
इशारा ना करो.
Sort of like you're pointing at somebody and then you're laughing at someone just to make fun of them. And a sucking bottle, as the word itself is very self-explanatory. It is a bottle used to feed a baby, because the baby will be putting all the pressure to suck some milk out of it. अच्छा जी, आज की टास्क क्या है? एक टास्क मैंने असाइन करनी थी and I've forgotten what it is. Oh yeah, I'll send. I was going through यार पता नहीं, मुझे एक मिली थी क्या कहते हैं, ऑनलाइन एक ना आर्टिकल मिला था which was about everyday idioms which are no longer being used by the British people themselves, okay, which are going out of fashion. I'll share it with you guys, and all what I want you to do is read through them and see how many of them do you use, okay? And that will be all. All you have to do is these 4 simple tasks to be done on the book, okay? And with that, we come to the end of our lesson. Thank you so much, Amira. It was a pleasure to have you in my class.
मैं अपने ओल्ड इंग्लिश टंग इस्तेमाल की हुई है मैसेज में.
Oh yes. Yes, that was the purpose. It's not old English, it's quite formal. The sort of language I use in my messages, it's most of the time it's very formal.
Japan language
ole, not ole, it was supposed to be only. I have poor fingers. I have
नहीं लग रहा है से मेरे को गुस्सा चढ़ा हुआ, सच्ची मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है.
नहीं, I have slight eczema on my 1 2 3 fingers, जिनकी वजह से मेरा ना इसके ऊपर स्क्रीन के ऊपर टैपिंग जो है वो आजकल अच्छी नहीं होती. I keep tapping things और वो मेरी फिंगर्स को डिटेक्ट नहीं कर रहा होता, सेंस नहीं कर रहा होता. चलें, thank you so much. I've taken 2 minutes extra. Thank you so very much, Amira. Have a nice day.
Allah Hafiz, ma'am.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.